From M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, Maryland, it's a special prime time edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Baltimore Ravens taking on the Dallas Cowboys.
With Chesapeake Bay gleaming in the distance, we are inside M&T Bank Stadium near the Inner Harbor in Baltimore, Maryland. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Dallas Cowboys and the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Raven team as they get ready here. You know the story by now. Still winless on the year, and it's a bleak picture, to be frank, at 0-11.
But with 5 games left, you've got to find some inspiration somewhere.
The bye weeks are over. It's all about football all the time as we're underway here in Week 13. And he takes this near the 25, just a little past there, call it the 26. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. Leading them out, their quarterback in his 4th season from North Carolina, it's Mitchell Trubisky.
And his stat line last week, that's not going to get him to the Pro Bowl. All right, no touchdowns, no interceptions, but they won. And so the bottom line for him is team won, managed the game effectively, led them to victory. He's doing all the right things.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
A gain of 11 on the play. First down, Dallas.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Eckler, the ball carrier.
North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good too.
They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide.
And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens 33. 13 yards as the quick slant keeps the drive moving. On 1st and 10, it's Trubisky. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. They go back to the ground now with Eckler. And he'll get this down only to the 18. Zach Ball there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Here is Eckler. And they'll get him down right around the 16. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Davis on the stop. A 2-yard gain.
On 3rd down, Trubisky.
3rd down.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete.
Trubisky's pass.
And he'll be brought down shy of the first down marker at the 11. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
Cowboys 3, Ravens nothing.
Well, after marching down the field, only getting 3 there, kind of feels like a win for the defense.
And it does. They'll go to the sideline feeling a lot better that they didn't give up a touchdown after the march against them. But if I were the offense, I wouldn't hang my head over that one. That's a good drive, and 3 points were put on the board.
So now the Ravens getting ready for their first go on offense. Out of Monmouth College, it's Alex Tanney. He'll be the man under center leading this crew.
And this is a game for grit, determination, and somehow finding a way not to panic. What a horrible start for them. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. So now, as a quarterback, you're not just talking to your team. You've got to demonstrate to them what they need to do to win. He's got to be the leader by how he plays.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defensive coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards, a first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now a draw play. Here's the fullback Johnson. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. The defensive end Cameron Wake brings him down.
It's a gain of 5.
2nd and 5.
At the 47-yard line.
He gets it left side to Johnson.
Tanney's pass.
5 yards on the pickup, and that'll make it 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
He'll find the tight end Sullivan complete. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Out of the pistol, here's Johnson. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It's Khalil Mack, the all-pro, in there to get him behind the line. 2nd and 13. He'll get that complete to Parkinson. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards.
7. Brings up 3rd and 6.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
Tanney's pass.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
Yeah, that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Here's Eckler to begin the drive. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup.
Now it's Trubisky. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line.
A loss of 7 yards.
Let's go ahead and detail this situation here. 3rd and long coming up. Back near your own goal line. I would be very hesitant about throwing the football in this situation.
Maybe just run up the middle?
Yeah, I think that might be the spot for them. You got to try and find some space for your punter because you don't want him backed up where he has to alter what he does. Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
51 yards on the punt there. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Here's a give to the fullback. That's Johnson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He was brought down by...
No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd.
And his throw is incomplete.
The 46-yard line.
The threat of a 2nd straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Over 1st and 10. At their own.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that's going to lead to a third down. From the gun, it's Trubisky. And he's got a man open. That's Allen. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Allen's first catch. Good for a first down. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Completes it right side to Cooper. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 12 yards there and a first down. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for the Pro Bowl wideout Keenan Allen there. And now it's 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. He'll buy some time right. He'll run it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Trubisky. That's into the hands of Eckler. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
3-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
On 2nd and 7, Trubisky sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
Partner, it's often the man coverage is easier for a quarterback to run against. You get your receivers going downfield. Those guys are staying with them, and oftentimes they have their...
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Austin Eckler with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Cowboys will extend their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that. It wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. A pretty long drive that time, 11 plays all told. And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
Their own 22-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
And incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 8 yards.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Sheldon Richardson. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
you have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you're getting 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and give up a sack, you're really almost discrediting their work.
Ravens 49-yard line.
Running on first down, Eckler. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll run here with Eckler. And he's going to be met at about the 43. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting 3rd and about 4 to go.
Brings up 3rd.
Now it's Trubisky. He'll get this to Eckler. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38.
Complete to Austin.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well.
First down, Dallas.
Now Trubisky on first down. Over the middle, Cooper with it.
Trubisky's pass.
A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
On second down, Eckler. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Austin.
2 yards, good enough for a first.
Raekwon Davis on the stop. A pickup of 2 yards.
Here's Trubisky to throw. Over the middle, and it's caught. Keenan Allen. And this will leave him a yard short.
Complete.
Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And the Cowboy first down.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And he stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Eckler, the ball.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And that'll set him back 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. They'll run with Samuels. Just a yard on the gain there, and that leaves them with 14 yards still to go on third down.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of a yard, and it's third down.
Now Trubisky to throw, and that will be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. I have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
13. Ravens, nothing.
So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, Parker, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But, hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Third and 6.
Out of the gun now on third down. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's fourth down.
Well, this first half has not gone according to plan so far offensively or even defensively for that matter. They could use a big-time spark somewhere, but it's not going to come on this drive as they have to punt this one away.
And a 7-yard return following a punt of 45 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They started on the ground with Eckler. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
The ball carrier. He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Now Eckler. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. The Cowboys on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing here, Trubisky. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he's got some space here. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown.
Well, partner, I do know this. If you're a defensive back, you have more chances to make a team now than ever because people are using 5 defensive backs, 6 defensive back packages. Not exclusively, but way more than before. That was a nickel package there, and what a pickoff.
Why is that? Why are they using that more?
Because more people are throwing the ball on earlier downs than ever before. This has become a passing league, and because of that, more defensive backs on the field on most plays.
And this one through the uprights and good. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the second quarter, but you're down.
Want to.
No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Back to throw again. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Jansen. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Ravens going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll make it 3rd down.
It's a gain of 4. Makes it 3rd and 2.
This is Johnson. He's got it. And he will have a Ravens 1st down as they get 5 there on 3rd and 2. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. And this a 39-yard attempt. And his kick is good. And that will move the deficit from 20 down to 17.
20. Ravens 3.
So a late 3 there, and that'll help as they head into the break.
Talk about situational football and something they've worked out since the OTAs and mini camps the previous summer. They take care of the ball, get 3 points, knowing they're going to get the ball to start the second half. That's the old 2-for-1 special to finish things off.
So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. And with time running down, they go down to a knee. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and CD in a minute. First, it's time to take a look at what we've got coming your way this weekend in the NFL. In the early window on Sunday, one of the best happens up in Pittsburgh. A big one for the Steelers, as that promises to be a tight one. Lots to look forward to in the late games as well. One of the best being up in Seattle, where we find the Seahawks taking on the New York Giants. And then finally, a good one on Monday Night Football to wrap up the week between the Buffalo Bills and the San Francisco 49ers. In our game, it's been Mitchell Trubisky, who's looked sharp thus far. His guys have the lead, as we'll hand it back over to our commentators, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep, and the half will begin with a touchback. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. Now again to the first man through, and that's Johnson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Again, they keep it on the ground, and again, it's Johnson. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. This is brought in at the 21. They'll score that a 36-yard punt, and out will come the offense as they take over.
27-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead. And he's going to lose a yard or 2, taken down behind the line. Raekwon Davis, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. Another try after the first down sack. Trubisky. And shutting him off, now open field. Bye-bye Beasley. Touchdown, Cowboys. Cole Beasley, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. This offense, they were dynamic in the first half. The halftime break, that didn't slow them down at all. Big strike here in the 3rd quarter.
It's almost as if they were saying, it's not just our skill in the first half that's getting this done, it's confidence as well. And confidence has taken over this game in a big way. How about these strikes that we're seeing?
Here's Bass now for the extra point. And the lead is now 24. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
Tyler Bass.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
25-yard line.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
2nd and 3. Johnson with a completion over the middle. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
At the 42-yard line.
This is Johnson, the fullback. And boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
There on the tackle. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On the ground, this is Johnson.
The handoff to the fullback.
And that's why the fullback position was created. You just want a big, strong, powerful guy you can hand the ball to and pick up good yardage.
He gets it left side to Johnson. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, but what a nice job improvising, finding other options, and completing the pass anyway.
And incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Now here's a throw right side, taken in by his tight end. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves him with 3rd and 9 looming.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He completes it to Bryant. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, that's one way to convert on 3rd down, picking up 26 yards. And I guess, Charles, sometimes when you have a receiver well over 6 foot, you do that. Just put it up there, let him grab it, and he did.
And it certainly appears like a 50-50 ball, right? We always talk about that when both sides have a chance to get it, the receiver or the guy covering him. But I think the odds actually are in favor of the offense. They can see the ball coming oftentimes before the defender can get his head around. So I think that really goes to like 70-30, and they should be able to go up and get it most of the time.
And he got it there. Now they nabbed the rookie there for the 5-yard penalty.
So much going through his head. You know it just has to be, right? All of his assignments and realizing every game he plays, one of the better players in the league will be opposite him.
They'll look to throw again. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. The seasoned vet out of Penn State, Cameron Wake, in to drop him.
Now, that was just absolute perfect man coverage. Nowhere for them to go with the football. Led to a sack, and that's really difficult to do in today's NFL with all these gazelles running around that you're trying to cover in the secondary.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. And is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. But when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass. What did you see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
And now Dallas gets set to take the field. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 31 yards there and a first down.
Now, the good thing for you, partner, is you're not as old as I am, okay? So,
it's true.
So back when the dinosaurs roamed the earth, the right side of an offensive line was almost always your power side. Your bigger, stronger, physical guys. And on this play, they tossed it right and looked like it.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, but that's not the case so much anymore, you're saying, with the bigger guys?
Not necessarily.
You just find the best guys, plug them in on your O-line.
Right. As a general rule now, you're a lot more balanced on your offensive line. It might still lean towards your best pass blocker on the left side.
Sure.
But not necessarily all the time.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second-half blowout material.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down.
Raekwon Davis.
Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. And for the defense, their 3rd sack of the game.
That number tells you that they're starting to put it together with their defensive game plan. They're starting to feel pretty good about what the offense is doing, bringing the pressure at the right time, and putting the quarterback on the ground.
After the sack, here's 2nd and 11. Another try after the 1st down sack. Trubisky throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Jordan Reed was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
3rd down and the 11.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Out to his left. He may try and run for this. And a pretty nice tackle there, ranging up from his free safety spot as he'll stop him about a yard short. The scramble good for a nice gain of 10 yards, but still 4th down. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1.
That was a good effort there, trying to do it on his own, but as a defender, you're in a tough spot because you have coverage responsibilities behind you, and if you take off too quick to try and get him down, he might loft it over your head.
So better to track with your man defensively than try to go up and make a stop on the quarterback.
Exactly right. What you're hoping is that your guys in the front 7 can get him down. Everyone gears up for 3rd down, talks about the importance of it. But 4th down, that's truly the moment of truth play, isn't it?
Everything's dialed up a little bit more. And, you know, it's such a momentum play, isn't it?
Absolutely, because it can flip either way depending on who converts on 4th down.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And they're going to be set up in the red zone right around the 17-yard line.
They'll take over.
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass. And while tight ends don't always have the same reputation for hands as wide receivers do, in this case, that ball was expected to be caught.
And this offense led by Mitchell Trubisky going to make their way back out there. He's been pretty solid, pretty consistent, just the 1 touchdown pass, but I think he's managed the game well, no?
I would agree with you, and that's what you're looking for out of your field leader, making sure that you're playing well and not making any big mistakes. Oftentimes, that's how you're judged. How big a mistake and when it occurs. No interception so far. They'll like that.
I just wanted you to know that you agreeing with me, that's going to get me through this 3rd and 4th quarter.
6-yard pickup brings up.
Are you touched? He's patting his heart, boys and girls. He's touched.
Respect.
This will be caught just inside the 10.
And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
A 6-yard pass on back-to-back plays. Picks up the 1st. On the ground, it's Eckler. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Austin Eckler with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The drive there only spanning 3 plays.
And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
And now trotting back out with the rest of his offensive mates, the big tight end. So after he looked really good early, they haven't been able to find the big tight end as much. What gives?
Well, sometimes that's not in the game plan defensively. They're trying to take away other people, or they weren't expecting him to get off to such a hot start. But now they know he's out there. They've made a few adjustments, surround him with a few more people, a few different coverages. Let's see if he makes the adjustments now. Does he change up a few things to try and work his way open?
He'll get that complete to Parkinson.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Johnson jostles free. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
The defense surrenders a 13-yard pass play there on 3rd and 1. Here's Johnson trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 46-yard line.
1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
2nd and 11.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
3rd down and 11.
Back to throw. And the Cowboys pressure gets there this time for the sack.
Derek Brown, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Ravens go for it, but come up empty. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Well, you feel the excitement build on those 4th down plays. Defense has to stay out there, but for the offense, when that thing doesn't work out, such disappointment.
It can absolutely be a deflator, but how about the defensive guys? If they stop you on 4th down, they are absolutely elevated going to their bench.
They're elevated now. Big stop on 4th down.
A handoff, it's Eckler.
A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll try to pick up the first with Eckler. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
A gain of 5. And a Cowboy first down.
Here is Eckler. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
The ball carrier.
That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. From the shotgun is Trubisky. And they're going to get to him. A sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line.
Trubisky sacked.
Well, that play was the very definition of fast, quick, and in a hurry. Suddenly, he was there.
In a blink of an eye, that happened fast and a big sack.
The kick by Bass is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger.
Ravens 3.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the fourth.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. To be frank, you really have to feel for them. This is appearing to not be their week yet again. So another loss in the cards as they trail big in quarter number 4. A good start to the drive. Here's that's caught out on the left side. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. So a big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Under pressure, and down he goes. Cameron Wake able to record his 5th sack of the season. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle.
Mike 56, Mike 56. Come on, D.
Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. They were looking for Johnson that time, and it's 3rd down.
Kendall Fuller there on the coverage.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to make it 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off by Tremont Williams. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable 4th quarter lead. On the give, this is Eckler. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 44.
Throwing on 2nd down, Trubisky, and he finds the tight end, Reed. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
A gain of
11 yards there, 1st down.
First down, Dallas.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
He's brought
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
6-yard line. A gain of 7. First down.
And he'll give it here to his running back. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And to give this time to the tailback. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
Ball carrier.
The Cowboys on 3rd down. They're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 4.
3rd down.
Open man, it's Allen. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens' 12-yard line.
Keenan Allen.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the 4th, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Watch the screen, watch the screen. Watch the screen. Hey, one set.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
At the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 2 yards. And it's 3rd.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. Once more, here's Eckler. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal. Trying to punch it in with Eckler, and they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
Pass on for the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So that one a long 11-play drive.
And it's Austin Eckler who finishes things off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. From the 6. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case.
And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
Khalil Mack in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle.
Oh, there's that man again. It's complete.
They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brings up 3rd down.
That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bring in an extra defensive back.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Call that a 44-yard punt, 5 on the return. And control of the football switching hands here with very little time remaining in this contest. Now a handoff here to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
The ball carrier. Tonight's.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Dallas, their very slim playoff hopes get a boost as they move to 5-7. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Cincinnati next week. Meanwhile, for Baltimore, that first win remains elusive. They drop to 0-12 now with the loss here. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Cleveland to take on the Browns. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.